Paul McCartney walked up to our table to say hi to Andrew and got to me, and I was like, so nice to meet you, Sir Paul McCartney. And he was like, oh, it's Finneas. The other day I was with Snoop Dogg, and I was like, I don't know you, Snoop, but I love you through the music. And he was like, and that's how I feel about you. I love you through the music. And I was like, hi everybody, my name's Finneas, and today I'm answering 8 questions before 8 a.m. You've talked about your synesthesia blends sounds with color, hues, and shapes. Can you break down what visuals you see when you hear these songs? Yeah, so I have like, synesthesia is different for everybody. So like my synesthesia is just kind of like an abstract thing. So like these 3 songs, like The Little Mess You Made, Synesthesia, that's like a checkerboard. That's like a checkerboard floor to me. I don't know why, I have no explanation for it, but that's what I see when I close my eyes. Ocean Eyes, I see this kind of like turquoise, like, you know that artist James Turrell? Like he has those like oval shaped glowing piece of art. Like I see like a Turrell when I think of Ocean Eyes. And then Bad Guy, I see like an 8-ball on a pool table. That's what I see on when I think of Bad Guy. As a singer-songwriter, how do you decide what songs to write for others and what you want to keep for yourself? I mean, the short answer is if I'm writing something that feels really personal, that's probably going to be sung by me. Not necessarily because like no one else would want it, but because I feel really attached to it. When I've written songs like Lonely for Justin Bieber, like I'm really writing that based off of his life's story. So if Justin hadn't wanted that song, which would have been totally his right, it's not like I would ever sing it. It's like it's commissioned for Justin. So those songs are really for the people that I'm writing them for. Where do you keep all of your awards? Scattered, these days scattered throughout the house. You wanna know something super weird and niche? In my lifetime of like recording every sound, I was tapping on the Grammy Award, and for some reason, all of them have a different sound. I was like, that's odd. But yeah, they're scattered throughout. Can you explain the backstory of Cheetah Night? Will it become a new tradition on tour? Yeah, so the backstory for Cheetah Night, for anybody that isn't chronically online, is me and my band just finished a tour of Europe, and it was sort of the tail end of a full 8 months of touring, and we were all stir crazy and feeling wild, and so we were like, ooh, you know what would make this show fun for us on stage would be if we all wore something the same. Ooh, let's all wear cheetah print, that'll be fun. And then we just started saying Cheetah Night. Cheetah Night. And then Marinelli, who plays keyboards, cheetah crawled onto the stage from backstage. And then the next day was like, oh, my shoulder really hurts. I wonder why. And we were like, because you cheetah crawled 45 feet yesterday. I'm by no means the first person to think of themes. I've seen a lot of artists sort of do themes for their own audiences. They'll be like, tonight everybody wear stripes, or tonight everybody wear polka dots or something. So I'm game, I'm open to that. Maybe we'll do some of that for the favors shows, who knows? How is your album, The Dream, similar or different to music you've released for? Well, the #1 difference is that it's me and the singer Ash singing all 12 songs together. Which I had like the best possible time doing. Also different in that it was recorded in a living room, basically live, which was really fun. Friend David on drums, my friend Ricky on guitar, I played bass, Ash played keys, and we just jammed it all out. It's very old school. And that was on purpose. We really wanted it to feel old school. We wanted it to feel like a record that could have existed for 25 years when it came out. And I'm really excited for everybody to hear the whole thing. What's one film or TV series that you wish you could score for? I mean, any answer that I give is sort of like has to do with like, I like the score for that thing. You know what I mean? So like, I don't wish I was replacing their great composer. I love Big Little Lies. I remember like hearing that sort of score, and also the song placements in that show. They use sort of source music so well. There's River, that beautiful Leon Bridges song, and there's Cold Little Heart, which is the theme song for that show. And I love those pieces, and I just love the performances in that show. So I'll go Big Little Lies. Okay, I think we're down to the last 2. What has been the biggest pinch me moment of your career so far? This is like a couple-way tie. So one would be, I was at a restaurant Yes, I was at a restaurant called Funk in LA. I was there with Claudia and our friends Charlotte Lawrence, Charlotte D'Alessio, and then Charlotte Lawrence's boyfriend Andrew Watt. Andrew Watt makes records with all these aging rock star legends. He's like doing Rolling Stones albums, and he worked with Ozzy and Pearl Jam, and he's working with Paul McCartney. And so because he was working with Paul McCartney walked up to our table to say hi to Andrew, and then was like shaking everybody's hand, nice guy, and got to me, and I was like, so nice to meet you, Sir Paul McCartney. And he was like, oh, it's Finneas. The other day I was with Snoop Dogg, and I was like, I don't know you, Snoop, but I love you through the music. And he was like, and that's how I feel about you. I love you through the music. And I was like, that was crazy. And he was like the Pope or something. It's like, as he walked out of the restaurant, like everybody stood up from their individual table and he shook hands, and it was very dope. He was on his best behavior. What is being a dog dad to Peaches like? It's the best. Peaches is the light of my life. I love that dog. And I also love our other dog, Moose. I love both of my dogs. You get home every day, and no matter how you feel about yourself and how work went, what level of stress you have, they're the same exact level of excited to see you and show you that they tore up some expensive thing that you owned that you can't replace. Possibly they're so proud of the bite marks in that thing. Maybe they ate the seatbelt buckle out of the back of your car. And I think there is just something to be said for like loving something anyway, you know? Like, because they don't know. There's no malicious, if one of your friends destroyed your living room, like they knew what they were doing. And your dog was just like, I was having the best. That was the best. And you just have to like accept them and love them and move forward. So love my dogs. Everybody should have a dog. Okay, I think that was 8 questions.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.